And welcome back to another episode of Let's Learn Hearthstone with Dern D. Once again, we are into the arena. 2 losses, not a terrific start. So let's see if we can turn that around. We are using our Gul'dan deck that I used in my last video. So let's see if we can actually pick up a win. We should be matched up someone with a similar record if I read correctly on how this arena ranking works out. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll have to change my strategy somehow. So hopefully we can figure out our first opponent here and maybe see if we can eke out a win or two in the arena and not let this be a total wash like my last journey into the arena was. I know I'm capable of winning in the arena. I did have that video with those 4 wins, so it can happen. We're facing off against As F. Is that correct? Sorry if I have that incorrect, whatever your name is, fighting the warrior deck. And I'm going to keep these cards. I'm not sure what the strategy is for whether you should drop or pick up cards. I've tried doing both, and I've been successful and unsuccessful in doing both. So if you have a strategy for that, I would love to hear it. So we are waiting for our opponent to choose some cards. And hopefully he hasn't dropped out. And I am starting things off by not being able to do anything. So we 4 mana until we can actually play a card. Seems like the person who goes second always has that advantage. They do have that mana crystal, and they do have that extra card as well. Maybe I'm wrong about that. So he's playing the coin, which will allow him to play the dire wolf. Adjacent minions have +1 attack. That could be pretty powerful starting off. We're going to... So what's it worth to me to... I'll lose... I'm going to lose 2 health no matter what I do. At least if he doesn't buff this Direwolf Alpha, I'll be able to take him out with the Worgen Infiltrator. And maybe buy ourselves some time. He's going to armor up. I suspect he's going to attack me directly. And that should be it for his turn. So, we do have this Dark Bomb. We're going to drop that on him. And we're going to do... Well, it's not 2 damage, but we're going to take down his armor. And we will move along. So, we do have this Drake, whose health is based on how many cards we have in our hand. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'd be a 4/4 character if I played him next turn. Imp Master can be kind of annoying, especially if he has some way to heal her up. Alright, so we have 2, 1. Spellbreaker will silence her. Oh. Let's try playing the Drake. And we're going to get rid of this imp. And we're going to end our turn there. So we're up to the 4 mana point in the game, and this is where things start to get interesting. Apparently I popped my last P. I could hear it on my amplifier speaker. I do have a bit of a Frankenstein setup. If you look back a couple of videos ago where I have a video that's just like called Test Audio, you'll hear me describing what the setup is. But basically there's a lot of wires all over my apartment right now for this particular mic setup. But I think it does sound better than the setup we had before. Ooh, that's a nice little combo. So he'll be able to do 2 damage directly to me. 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to go straight for the head of the snake, so to speak. He's going to summon another imp. All right, so what do we do here? Card with Death Rattle. Well, I don't have very many choices, so we're going to silence this particular individual. We're going to get rid of this guy. That means the Drake will probably die in the next turn, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. He can attack directly with himself, or he can use his 2 minions. I'd say he's going to attack himself. Then again, he would take 4 damage unless he armors up, so all sorts of stuff could happen in this turn. We'll do the 5 mana point. I need one more mana, which I will get next turn to start playing these larger creatures. He is doing some thinking. Like I said, I should have been matched up with someone with a 2-0 or a 0-2 record, like myself. So hopefully we won't run into any decks that are too impressive, at least until I get a couple wins under my belt, maybe? I don't know. I guess someone has to be 0-3. I know I was last time, so he's gotten rid of his imp, and he's getting rid of her. And he's still got a choice to make on what cards he's going to cast. It's a 6-4. I can take that out. And it's going to attack me for 3, which is a terrific choice for him. It's going to take 4 damage all the same. Okay, so we will be able to tank the Drake with the Lord of the Arena unless he has a buff for it. Or unless he can do a little bit 2 extra damage. He might have some direct damage cards all the same, so hopefully he doesn't. But he's going to play. This is the critical point of the game here now. It's about who can control the battlefield and who can get that damage done. So he's doing some thinking. While he's doing that, let's see if we can summon a shoe. What did we get? +4 attack. Ouch, that is going to hurt me. It's going to hurt him as well. It's going to put him, well, as if he can summon another creature this turn, he's going to be in good shape for doing some good damage to me. +2 attack, yeah, so I'm going to take 8 more damage this turn. And yeah, things seem to be working out for him. Taunt and Divine Shield. Okay, so I'm going to have to play that. And we're going to end our turn. So far, he's managed to kind of counter anything that I've thrown out, but he's starting to win the minion race here. The Divine Shield might help us unless he's got something that can silence her. Hopefully he doesn't.
Armor made to fit.
Armor Smith. And what else does he have in his hand? Okay, so he's going to sacrifice that guy. That gets rid of her shield. And, okay, he's going to sacrifice the Drake as well. That will give him 2 armor. And let's see what else he's got in his hand. 5/5 with stealth. Not great. Alright, so we can play 6 and 2. So we'll play this, and we'll play this, and we'll end our turn. This guy will be able to tank a little bit of damage. Next turn, I might be able to play this giant. Each card in your opponent's hand. 5 armor, draw a card. Yeah, I gotta start adding those draw cards into my hand. 6/5, and he's very well armored up right now. Gonna attack me for 6. That leaves him exposed, though. All right, so we're at 9. Still not enough to summon this guy. We're gonna take him out. And we're going to play this creature with taunt. Alright, so he's going to have to get through her anyway before he damages these ogres. And I'm not feeling too confident about this game so far. He's basically got 31 health right now. And he's not putting out cards as quickly as I would like. You know, if you can basically get your opponent to finish off their hand, I mean, that means you can control the board a little bit more. They're pretty much reliant then on whatever cards they pick up. See what he draws. Making a decision. A 4/4 something. Still got 7 mana, so he's thinking about doing something. What that is, I don't know. Okay, so he's going to sacrifice that. Going to sacrifice that. That lets him armor up. And he's going to execute that guy. I don't know what a 4/4 Nuberine is. But, freeze that. We're going to freeze that. We're going to do 6 damage, and we're going to lay this down as well. I'm too low on health to be able to make use of my life tap skill. 6 and 8. Gives him some survivability. So he's got something that instantly kills a card. One damage to all minions. Okay, so that's going to get rid of that guy. Oh yeah, he's going to be able to do some great damage to me like that. So I'd like to get something that make me heal. So we will play this guy. And we're going to attack. We're going to attack again. And it's going to be a race right now. If he can hit me a couple more times, that is the end of me. So if he's got a direct damage card, that is it. Okay, that's it. Got a charge. And that does me in. And so that was 3 losses in a row in the arena once again. Can't say I'm too proud about that. Maybe it's just some unlucky draws, but that is part of the game once again. If you have any strategies you'd like to suggest for the arena, well, I would love to hear them. Let's see what we unlock anyway with our 0 wins. We got 2 blocks. First one is 25 gold. The second one is a pack. So I'm going to open up that pack now, and we'll see what we get. Technician. There's my rare card. Stable Porter, add a random minion to your hand. It costs 3 less. Interesting. And a Shredder and an Auto Barber. A couple of mechs. Might have to think about putting together a mech deck. Well, I think I'm going to end the video off there with that loss. Going to rethink what I'm going to do now for maybe some solo play, some casual play, maybe some ranked play. Do some deck rebuilding. Like I said, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to see them. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. And I will see you again for Let's Learn Hearthstone with Turn D.